Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to deal with. In 1988, 34 years ago, the first edition of my best-selling book, Taming the Paper Tiger, was published. Unfortunately, paper is still the #1 organizing challenge in many homes, home offices, and even companies today. Why is that? Well, first of all, as you've heard me say, if you've been around very long, clutter is postponed decisions. And the paper we have, it's not the paper that's the problem. It's what the paper represents. The paper represents our hopes, our dreams, our intentions, our fears, our relationships. And making decisions about those can be emotionally very draining. In addition, as we moved into what we said was going to be the paperless age, in fact, all the technology, actually created more paper in some ways. And certainly, if we didn't make decisions on paper, most of us are not doing much better job making decisions on digital information, which means we just have a bigger, faster, hidden mess. So I am pleading with you that if you have an issue with paper, if your kitchen counter or your desk or your file cabinet or your closets or your garage contain papers, and those papers could be memorabilia, photographs, tax records, medical information, legal information, memorabilia, junk mail, if that kind of clutter bothers you, now is the time to deal with it. And why do I say now? Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to deal with. Now, you may think of this as this is just a huge job. It doesn't have to be, because one of the most important principles is today's mail is tomorrow's pile. So when we work with our clients, we ignore everything you did in the past in order to stop the problem. And you can stop the problem very quickly. And then it's easy to go back and fix the problem. If you are someone who's dealing with aging parents, I suspect that most of them have paper too. And you as the child are the ones that's going to end up, when they pass away, which we all will, not only are you going to be grieving their loss, but you may well be frustrated or even angry over the paper that they didn't organize. When people talk about working with our company, they often ask, how long is this going to take and how much is it going to cost? And the answer is we can't tell you that till we know exactly what you need. Part of it is going to be how quickly you make decisions. And there'll be other things that'll impact it. But what I can tell you for sure is the longer you wait, the longer it will take and the more it will cost in lost opportunities. What are you waiting for?